Here's how to make bananas Fosters in just 5 minutes. So quick, in fact, that you can make this tableside for your dinner guests. In just a few minutes and with a couple of simple ingredients, you too can make this famous American dessert. Bananas Foster is such a flex for a home chef. Trust me, you need this in your repertoire. So let me show you how to make it in just a few minutes. And since Bananas Foster is famously made tableside at restaurants, we need to prepare our mise en place before we go to the stove and start cooking. For starters, you can't have Bananas Foster without bananas. You can use unripe bananas or brown spotty ones. Green ones are going to hold their shape better in the pan, and brown bananas are going to have a stronger banana flavor. In addition to the bananas, we're also going to need 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter and 6 tablespoons of brown sugar. Here I'm using some light brown sugar. If you want more molasses flavor, then go for dark brown sugar. Other than that, we're going to need some vanilla extract, ground cinnamon, your favorite spiced rum of choice, and finally, a little salt to enhance all of our flavors. Before we start making our 5-minute Bananas Foster, if you're enjoying the video so far, why not hit that like button and subscribe to the channel? It really helps me out and it lets me know what kind of cooking videos you like. With our mise en place ready to go, and by our side, preheat your pan on a medium heat and dump in all the butter, letting it melt. Once you've got a nice pool of melted butter covering your pan, add in half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon and all the brown sugar and let that dissolve into the butter, stirring occasionally to help incorporate the sugar and butter together. This will also give your cinnamon enough time to bloom in the hot butter. Once you have a grainy, paste-like texture going on in your pan, add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract and a pinch of salt. Don't worry if your sugar looks grainy, it's not going to dissolve fully until we add the rum. Cook the vanilla down for about 30 seconds before we get to the fun part. I think you know what I'm talking about. Make sure you turn off the heat, and only after that, add in 1/4 cup of spiced rum into the pan and ignite the vapors. If you're doing this tableside and showing off to some guests, add a little sprinkle of cinnamon to create this really cool firework effect. So hold off on adding the cinnamon until this point if you're going to do that. Once the flames die down and the rum has been evaporating for about a minute, we're going to add in our sliced bananas and start to baste them with our syrup. The best tip I have for you is to avoid cooking your bananas for too long, a minute at most, so your nanners don't get too soft and mushy. Now, I highly recommend eating your Bananas Foster with a good vanilla ice cream, but it's totally up to you. The rum and brown sugar syrup honestly goes great with anything, and the glazed bananas are definitely the star of today's show. You're going to be amazed by how tasty this dessert is despite how fast it was to make and the number of ingredients we used. Anyway, I hope you guys liked today's video on this American classic. If you end up making Bananas Foster yourself and have thoughts on this recipe, let me know down in the comments what you think. And if you think people should making this version of Bananas Foster, go ahead and give this video a like to spread the word. I'm going to go enjoy this on the couch, so until my next video, I will see you all next time.